14.3.2. So yeah, so we're left off. We just finished test driving the Tesla. Awesome experience. Maybe you want to get a Tesla even more. So yeah, so we ordered one at the Tesla showroom in Nimitz. I got the gray. I wanted the Quicksilver, but a little bit too expensive, and it would have taken 5 to 7 weeks. I wanted to get a Tesla as soon as possible. Looking at how the gray looks, and I'm like, oh, that's not too bad, the gray. I thought about white also, but my current car at the time was a Scion IM, and that one was white. I love the white, but wanted to go with something different. So you know, the gray looks really good. I mean, now that I have it, I think it's a perfect choice. But yeah, put in the order. They said it'll be ready by next week, the following Thursday, which was freaking awesome. Made an appointment at 11 o'clock. So I'm just gonna talk about my experience going to the delivery center in Ala Moana. So appointment was at 11. We went there maybe about 10 minutes before it opened or before my time at 11. So it's on the outside, the entrance. It's between Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus, right by Morton's. So it actually told us that in the app. We went there, we parked, we saw a bunch of Teslas. I'll include that in this video if I know how to edit. I'm not really good at editing videos right now, but I'll try and see if I can put those pictures and stuff in this video. But saw a bunch of Teslas. Didn't know if any of them were mine. We went to the door where it says deliveries, and it was closed. So we were thinking, okay, maybe we gotta wait, but then there was a buzzer. So we buzzed it, and of course nothing happened. And then I looked inside. I could kind of see inside, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of dark in there though. I don't even think they're open yet. So we just waited a little bit. It was maybe like 10:58ish, and then still I thought they would like at least open it for people who are coming in at 11. I thought I read somewhere that we had to be there 15 minutes prior, but must have been mistaken. So waited. I'm like, okay, you know what, this is pretty much the Tesla store. If you go inside Ala Moana, the front of the store is right there. Just gotta walk around. So I figured, let me just walk around. I walk around, and I see that the storefront is open. So okay, I went inside. There's a guy in the front. No one else was in there. The guy welcomed me, which was pretty cool. I said, oh, I'm here to pick up my Tesla. I have an 11 o'clock appointment for delivery. He said, okay, let me check you in. Just take a look around and have a seat. So yeah, so I went towards the back, sat down. I took a video. Again, I'll see if I can post that or add that to this if I know how. Yeah, then called my wife. She came around also. And we sat. We waited, and then one of the Tesla advisors came out, greeted us. I think her name is Autumn. We signed some paperwork. Signed over my car for trade-in. Again, they gave me a good deal, $9,200, which I thought was pretty good. And then signed some paperwork, did a notary, and then it was time for us to see the car. So another advisor, she introduced us to another advisor. I can't remember his name. Nice guy. But we went out to go check the car. Car's parked right outside. We did a look over. There was one issue though. There was a paint chip on the passenger side door, which is a little disappointing because everything else was perfect. Panel gaps, nothing sticking out, nothing rubbing against each other. Inside, beautiful interior on the inside. Just that one on the side that it's noticeable. Like you can see it. It wasn't big, but it wasn't small, but it was just enough for you to see it in pictures or video. So that was a concern right there. He said we can do one or two things. Either you can decline delivery, and I guess they'll find another model. But the thing is, I didn't know what would happen if I decline. He also said, or we can accept, and you can put in a service ticket. I really didn't want to do the service ticket right away, but I mean, we're here. I didn't know what my options would have been if we declined it. In hindsight, I should have asked. Oh, I wanted to make a left turn. Okay, canceled. In hindsight, I should have asked about it. Well, would they have been able to give me another car that day? Because I would have waited. If they say yeah, but it would have been like late afternoon or the next available, I think I would have been fine with that. But you know, I accepted delivery, and then right when I accepted it, the advisor went through the steps to making a ticket. He said he also took a picture of it. He'll include that in the ticket, so the service center knows that, you know, it was caught on delivery day. Let me just wash the windows real quick. I think this is how you do it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we did that. He put in a service ticket. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed in that, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just that part. I didn't really think much of it. Like everything else in the car was perfect. So yeah, so we took some. My wife took some pictures of me in front of my old car, and then with me in this car. You know, real quick on the driver's side. And that was a very important detail when I'll get to the service center part, maybe in the next video. But yeah, so everything was all done. We actually, what I didn't really like about the experience though was that when you first get your Tesla, there's a welcome screen that you go through, different things that you learn about your Tesla. So we kind of flew by it with that visor. Like I wanted to take my time and go through each one and, you know, get the feel of this Tesla. You know, this is my first Tesla. This is my first time doing this. I wanted to experience all that, but we kind of flew through it, which was kind of disheartening. But it is what it is. We went through all that, adjusting the seats, everything else, and then we actually tested the full self-driving. Because I guess we need to make sure that's good to go before you leave. So I don't know what would happen if FSD wasn't really working too well, but he put in the address for the service center in that area, and then we drove out of the parking area in Ala Moana, went onto the main street, and then we did full self-driving to the service center. Perfect. It avoided a construction area, or it drove around a construction area. It recalculated where to go, and then it took us to the service center, and then from there I drove back. No issues. The steering wheel felt good. The interior, I guess sound insulation, perfect. Nothing wrong there. Took it back. And that was it. Took a little bit more pictures, I think. And then once we were done, yeah, we added this car to the insurance. So that's the one thing that blew my mind, though. we were paying $800 for both my car and my wife's car. When we took my car out and added this Tesla on, the insurance jumped from $800 for the two cars up to $1,600 for her car and this Tesla. So that was an eye-opener, that the insurance went up that much, double, just because it's a Tesla. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. I can't back out, you know. But yeah, so after that we took it home. I did full self-driving most of the way home. There were times when I had to intervene because it was following a semi-truck, or you know, it was, by the time we left it was like close to maybe 12:30. So there's a lot of trucks on the road during that time. Now keep left to stay on large trucks, so I didn't want to go behind a truck and have rocks already chip my paint. So I just intervened during sometimes some parts, but for the most it drove itself perfectly. Just amazed at how quiet the cabin is. Yeah, well, we took it home. I had things all set to do. I had ordered some accessories, and I'll go over those maybe in the next video. But yeah, that was my experience with another thing. I mean, the delivery experience wasn't that memorable. Again, I was the only one there at 11 o'clock. I was the only delivery at 11. So you'd think it'll be a little bit more, they'll do a little bit more, or you know, take their time to do stuff. But it kind of seemed not rushed, but I just didn't feel like it was a good experience. It was a okay experience. My name wasn't, I see a lot of video with people's names on a card in front of their car on the dashboard. There was none. We just walked out and the car's right there. I feel like they could have done a better job of cleaning the car. You know, I think you can tell it went through a basic wash, car wash, but that was it. Because you know, I've been to other dealerships where the cars are like immaculate, detailed, but this one wasn't. What else? We didn't take any pictures. I thought they would take pictures of us. You know, there was this like this cardboard cutout that you can stand behind. We saw that in the delivery area or delivery office. That I can't remember what it said. Something maybe about never getting gas again or whatever. But we didn't take that pictures. We saw a bow inside the office. I thought, oh, maybe they'll put that outside, put it on the car, and we get to take a picture of that. Nope, no such, nothing. So that was it was just that's it. Sign your papers, let's take you out to your car, introduce your car real quick, do a FSD to the service center, and come back, and you're good to go. Take exit 16 so, right toward airport. Other than that, I was glad to take it home. I love this car so far, but there were some issues. I'll explain that on the next drive. Maybe on a drive home. Maybe I'll do a POV during the daytime when I'm on my way home, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys are watching, I'll include a referral code also. I think the code right now is good for, I think, 3 months of full self-driving. So if you guys want to get a Tesla, use my referral code. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys.